What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live out here by nature, kind of. It's a big natural space. But yeah, man, it may be true. I am a genius and a wise prophet, sage, whatever you want to call it, for real. So I've noticed that because I'm always alone. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm always alone, And sometimes it is kind of challenging. I mean, I'm an only child, so I'm used to it. But it's like sometimes when you're going through stuff, like there may be past friends, past associates that maybe you don't resonate with more, and you know, they real fluffy. You know what I'm saying? When I say fluffy, I mean like full of like, and I'm not talking about in a way of like a healthy way. I'm talking about in a way of disservice, in a way of causing detachment. You know what I'm saying? In a way for me to let go and move on. That's what I'm talking about. You know, but like there'll be all those, crowd, the friends, people with friends around them 24/7, people who just never want to be alone, people who are always doing whatever they can to be around people all the time, 24/7. They never can have any alone time. Those are the type of people I'm talking about. Yeah, that's easy to hang out with them. I've had my time doing that, and it wasn't that long, because you realize that you're settling and that you got to do some work within yourself. And that's what I learned, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Being alone sometimes is difficult because part of you feels real great. You're like, yeah, I'm alone. I can focus on myself. Then the other part's like, you know, desiring to have real, true, meaningful connections and friendships. But then also it's like, if I'm always the one, which personally applies for me, if I'm always the one, always having to initiate conversations, initiate friendships, initiate everything, shouldn't some of the stuff, come this way? You know what I'm saying? And reciprocation and reciprocity, whatever. So that's what I'm saying. It's not saying that I gotta be passive 24/7, but it's just like, you know, I'm worthy to have the love and appreciation find me for once, come this way for once, instead of me always searching and chasing and looking all the time. Instead of me always feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough. Instead of me feeling like, oh, it's always my problem. Or instead of me feeling like, oh, I'm always the one to blame. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets old. And that's the thing I'm overcoming is that stuff. Because it's not healthy to go throughout the life constantly feeling like you're not good enough. Constantly feeling like, oh, it's always your fault, always your problem. Nobody else has done anything to, you know, ruin the world or cause destruction to the world or stress or anything. That's why I do these videos because I pray that one day some of y'all actually listen up. I'm on the path to inspire billions of people. Billions and trillions and you know infinite amounts of people. You know, 'Cause I've been waiting for a long. I haven't been waiting. I've been working. You know, so it's like constantly. It's a super lonely trail, a lone trail, I guess. And that's what I'm saying. It's easy just to go be with the crowd. The crowd will do anything. The crowd will eat anything. The crowd will drink anything. The crowd will smoke anything. The crowd will take anything. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's why I left it. That's why I wasn't ever really in it, to be honest, because it's always drama. Drama. And then there's not any people like me. Like there's some people I see on social media, influencers, plant-based influencers, and I resonate with their vibes. And guess what? A lot of them are doing their own thing. They're in another part of the world or something, or they're like, you know, on their own thing. and it's like they may be a whole lot older than I am or something, and the lines haven't connected or something. I don't know, and it's like I'll be in my own world. That's what I'm talking about. 'Cause it's like where they want you to go, like they want to say, oh yeah, wow, you need to go play sports, you need to go play basketball, you need to go play football, you need to go to work at this job, you need to go to school. People telling you what to do. People have preconceived notions and ideas and plans for your own life when you already have your own plan within you. You know what I'm saying? So my point is that, you know, I'm embracing not fitting in, to be honest. Because it's just like time for me to keep working on myself, to be real. Like people think it's crazy. That's why I'm saying people, it's so many different parts of this puzzle, pieces to this puzzle. And the real ones understand where I'm coming from. That's why they give good energy and they comment. You know what I'm saying? They're not just sitting back. I had someone, a past associate, saying that people that used to know me were calling me crazy and stuff like that. Talking about we just want to see you happy. Huh. My point is that I'm not holding no grudges. It's just that you know, people can call us crazy, and at the same time, it doesn't matter because I know I'm a genius. I'm an original. I'm one of a kind, one out of infinity, and I'm on to big things. And that's that. Like the fact that you don't know how to connect with someone shows that you know it's time to let go. And I'm no saying about that, but I learned that as well. Like true, real connections is deeper. And sometimes you outgrow people. Sometimes y'all are going opposite directions. Sometimes some of these people you went to school with and y'all used to go to each other's houses and stuff like that. Sometimes that stuff stops, and you wake up and you're like, wow, I really don't mesh with you at all, to be real. I've grown, I've grown. I was around you and, you know, it was all right, but I'm a new person, a new man, I'm a new being. I've grown. I'm not the same anymore, but I see you are still the same. I'm still the same within, the same authenticity. It's just I've evolved, I've grown. You know what I'm saying? I've expanded. Some people are still stuck in the same ways, going to the club, drinking alcohol every week, cigarette smoking, job. The same old, but no deep connections. You know, none of that stuff. So that's why it's like sooner or later I might have to get done with explaining myself, and I have a feeling I'll naturally attract the right people who are supposed to be in my life. Because many times it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Because all I ever wanted was just to be understood in life. It's just to be understood, because it's so many different portals in this world. Some people choose to be in bondage, and that's what most people assume and love to stereotype a lot of free spirited people, which is not true. Bondage is for, you know, people who need some time out, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't know. That's not my place to talk about, really, because I'm not in bondage. I'm a free, sovereign being eternally, But that, then also there's another stereotype where it's like, oh, you gotta be a tough guy, you gotta do tough guy things. You gotta go rob and steal and, you know, be on the corner, on the streets and all this stuff. There's that. There's also, oh, you gotta play basketball, you gotta play football, we want you on our team, you know. Then there's what? Oh, well, you need to be a rapper. You need to do this. You need to do that. Like, have y'all ever thought that maybe I already have something that's uniquely designed for me to live, that comes from within? I mean, thanks and all, it's just, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Because all I ever wanted was just love. And I know that starts with myself, but I'm talking about love, a loving partner, woman, to have a family with, where we're in alignment, where we are in harmony, in tune, in agreement, peace of mind, simple things. That's it, that's it. Because I go out in the world and I see a lot of stuff that I don't resonate with. I don't, That's why I haven't been going to no clubs or bars or anything like that because I already feel the vibe, you know? I feel the vibe before I even go there. I never have any herbal meditation sessions, you know? Hit me up when y'all have one of those. God knows I've been hitting y'all up, you know? So that's where I'm at with that whole thing, you know? Why go to environments that you know are designed to distract you? I'm not saying you can't party or celebrate. It's just like, man, it's been real interesting. But truth be told, I have mentors that encourage this alone time and say that that's what makes a true king or an alpha, you know, because it's rare. Everybody's going to be hanging out with other people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Very few people, especially in this prime age range, actually go on a journey within alone, and I guess the reason why I've summoned myself, or why I've surrendered to it, is because I have older mentor people, and like I learn from them because they're older, and like, you know, they don't have to tell me what to do, but it's just like you just know what I'm saying? You just feel a vibe out of, you know, how to carry yourself and move forward with it. That hey, being alone, it happens, it happens. So that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm embracing. So anyways, y'all have an amazing day. It's a bunch of opposing traffic. I'm about to get on the residential street, so it'll be quiet. But anyway, I'm just going. So things will work its way out. Y'all have a great day. This is Turn Off This Authenticity. Have an amazing day.